Good morning, everyone. I am Adina binti Abdul Samad, and I'm honored to be here at International Conference on Frontier Computing 2025 Theory, Technologies, and Applications. And today, I will be presenting our research title Conceptual-Based Procedure on Data Privacy for Dark Web Data with Standards and Ethical Perspective. This work was carried out with my co-authors from Cybersecurity Malaysia and University Technology Malaysia. Let's begin with a quick introduction to the dark web. The dark web refers to hidden part of the internet like the Onion, Router, Tor, and Invisible Internet Project (I2P), where anonymity is emphasized. While it is used for privacy-focused activities, it is also a hotspot for illicit action such as fraud, terrorism, and the sales of personal data. This poses a significant ethical and privacy dilemma, especially during forensic investigation. Hence, there's a critical need to be balanced privacy protection with national security efforts. While our main objective is to propose a structured, ethical, and standard-aligned procedure for managing and handling dark web data. This procedure aims to mitigate privacy risks, ensure legal and ethical compliance, and support lawful investigations. We base our work on standards like ISO 24721 for data privacy and the Open Archival Information System (OAIS) model for digital preservation. Our related works is based on the previous procedure which proposed by the researchers 5 and procedure which proposed by researcher 6 of the D2 WFP. However, recent researchers have addressed part of this issue. What is missing is a comprehensive, privacy-focused end-to-end procedure. Most existing research are strong on forensic but lack integrations with data protections and ethical standards. Therefore, we propose a 6 stages conceptual procedure ensuring alignment with both technical and ethical requirements, which is from the step 1 until the step 6. So for the step 1 is more on the data collections and crawling, step 2 data classifications and access control, step 3 data storage, and next for the step 4 is data processing and analysis, step 5 is data sharing, and for the last step is data retentions and disposal. So all those stages is mapped to international standards and local laws like PDPA 2010 and the Cybersecurity Act 2024. So for the next slide, we will go through the stages by stages, which is from the stage 1, the collections, which stands for the data collections and crawling. For the first step, which we will define the proposed and legal scope and also use the anonymized tools, ethical crawlers, secure log. So all these step procedure is which is aligned with the ISO standards and also the PDPA 2010, Computer Crime Act 1997, and Cybersecurity Act 2024. However, for the stage 2, which is data classification and access control, for the stage 2, which we will be checking sensitive levels, role-based access control (RBAC), and real-time access audit. So for these stages is actually refer to the ISO standard which already listed here. and also included the ISO 27002 information security controls, including access control measures and specific guidance on logging and monitoring access control system. While for the stage 3, which is the data storage which emphasizing the encrypt data at rest and transit, store in secure environments, routines, backup, and integrity testing. So all those stages, procedural step is actually included with the, which align and included with the ISO standards. So So as for stage 4, which is data processing analysis, which will be more focusing on the emphasizing the use isolated system, apply anonymizations and pseudomizations, follow privacy by design approach. So at here, we ensure that the analysis maintain the privacy by design. At this procedural stage, which align with the ISO or the ISO that listed here, which emphasizing the ISO 27701, Privacy Information Management System. And for the next stages, which is the step 5, data sharing. So the data sharing, which will be limit data scope, secure transmissions, SFTP, and TLS, legal approval before sharing. So all those procedural steps which is aligned with the ISO standards, which emphasizing here the ISO 27701, privacy management and sharing approvals. So for the stage 6, which is data retentions and disposals, which include the defined data retentions period, use secure deletions, methods, and maintain logs of all data actions. So all those procedural stage which align with the ISO that listed below here. For the implementations and tools that will be applied in this research, which is we use a variety of tools in our conceptual frameworks. Like for example, Scrappy Beautiful Soup for the stage of crawling, which will be expected the outcome, which is log of data collections. Well, for the stage 2, which is the classifications, the tools that we use is hashlib and JSON, so that the expected outcome, which is the sensitive classifications. For the stage 3, which is the data storage, the tools that we will be implement inside the research here is AES and PyCryptodo for the expected outcome, which is the encrypted backup. And for the data analysis, with the tool that we use, which is masking and tokenization, for the expected outcome, which will be produce the privacy preserved dataset. Whereas for the sharing, the tools that we'll be using is the SFTP and HTTPS. Expected outcome, which will approve the document. And also for the last step, disposal, the tools that we'll be using is secure erasure to be expected the outcome, which is the compliance and accountability. So this tool support each procedural step while ensuring the data integrity and legal accountability. So for the conclusion part of our research, to conclude, our study proposes a complete, ethical, and standard-based procedure for handling dark web data. It helps reduce privacy risks, support international compliance, and enables responsible forensic investigation. So in the future, we aim to automate parts of the framework and adapt it to evolving legal landscape. Thank you for your attention. We welcome your questions and look forward to your feedback on how this framework can further support ethical cyber investigations. That's all from me. Thank you.